Today's class is all about memory and brain health. We're going to be doing some really fun exercises. That's why I'm sat here and not over there by my yoga mat, so you can see and play along. So as we all know, the brain is a muscle. And what do we do with muscles to help them improve, help them get stronger? We exercise them. And this is something that we do maybe in our daily lives. Maybe we do crosswords, Sudoku, anything else like that that we know is really great for our brain health. But we don't necessarily do the physical that also can improve our brain health. So our memory is greatly affected by our anxiety and our stress levels. What's yoga great for? It's great for reducing both of those things. So that is where yoga and other physical exercise will come into helping you improve your brain health and your memory as well. So we're going to be doing some kind of like brain teasers almost. Okay, so we're going to start off just kind of like moving our hands just to get used to moving around however you want to move, wrists, maybe you shake your arms up. And remember, you can do all of this sitting down on a chair as well. You don't have to be sitting down like I am on the floor. And if you want to use a chair as we start to get into the practice, you can do so. Okay, so we're starting off hard. So don't worry if you find this really difficult, so do I. I'm going to go really, really slowly with this one. Okay, so we're going to go like this. It doesn't matter what hand you start with. But you've got one pointing this way, one pointing up. You're then going to switch over. So the one horizontally always stays just as one finger. You're going to switch over. The ones pointing up suddenly turn to two. And then you're going to switch over again. Horizontal stays as one. Then the ups goes to 3, 4, 5. And then again going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then start going a bit faster. I'm not going to talk anymore. 2, 3. And one more. Oh, good job. If you completely made a hash out of that, don't worry, but that is a great one that you can be doing at any time, right? You can be doing it just whilst you're waiting for the kettle to boil. So that's getting both sides of your brain working, and that's going to be really helping at exercise. Okay, this is the next one we're going to be doing, and then we're going to get moving the whole of the body. Okay, so it's going to be like this. We can do it with both hands. So it's down, up, forward. So like the palm goes away, palm faces forward. Down, up, away to you. So just do that a few times, just get used to the movements. It's almost like pat a cake with your hands as you're a child. Okay, so then we're going to have one that goes down. So that's starting off where we started, right? And then the other one's going to start off halfway. But then we want to end up both hands doing the whole routine. Okay, so I'm going to do it slowly if you want to go along, if you want to watch me. So we're going to go. I'm going to keep that in, okay. Duh, duh, duh. Oh my gosh. The concentration is insane. I hope everyone's joining in now. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm getting it. Okay, do a couple more. I'm actually tired. One more. Okay. Good job. Let's get on to our mats. Okay, I'm back in my rightful spot now on my yoga mat. This is where I belong. Okay, so as you can be on your chair. And the first one we're going to do, I'm going to show you sitting down first, and then we're going to go standing. We're going to go opposites. So again, the same kind of idea as what we were doing before. So you're going to go elbow or hand if it's too much, and it's going to go across. So maybe you've got strength in that hip flexor to bring the right knee up as you cross the left over and down, and then right elbow to the left and down. And keep going. Just like that. Maybe you go a little bit faster. You can hunch over if you really need to, if you need to reach there. or you could just use your hand to get there. Or maybe even it's just hand onto the opposite knee. If you're standing, maybe you've understood where I want you to go. You're crossing over. Do not worry if you wobble, come towards a wall. Good job, we are just warming up. Remembering you can just touch that hand all the way down. Maybe you're even taking your gaze both sides as well. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, next exercise. We're going to be here, our feet are hips width distance. You can do this if you're sitting down as well. Arms go up. And then they're going to open up, say to the right side to start with. Absolutely feel free to start with the left. You're going to bend the knees, the arms go down, and then you suddenly face the other way and extend the arms, and then you come all the way up to standing. And then we're going to extend and open the arms out to the left, bend the knees, the arms come down either side of the body as they open up to the right as you stand up. As you go to the right, bend the knees, arms open up to the left, hands in the sky. And down and around. Good job. Keep going. Again, if you are sitting down, I think you've probably got the idea. Exactly the same. Seeing again if you can take the gaze both ways. Maybe you're taking those circles bigger and bigger as you get more and more confident with that movement. Really nice. Do one more both sides. Good job. Coming back to center, just shake everything out. Okay, moving to the top of your mat if you weren't already there. Keep those feet hips width distance apart. Inhale, reach those arms up. If you're sitting down, arms go up. On your exhale, hands come down by the sides as you start to sink the torso down. As the head comes down, you're in your forward fold with your knees bent a lot. Really nice staying here. If you need a bit of support, just place your hands onto your shins. Maybe even you're resting your arms onto the thighs. Just allow that head to drop down. If you are somebody that gets dizzy, just come halfway. You don't need to take that gaze all the way down. Really nice. And just moving side to side. Shaking the head, nodding the head, releasing that energy. Really good job. Coming to stillness. Taking the right hand, crossing it over the body, holding on to the left ankle. Maybe it's actually somewhere closer to the thigh. And gazing over that left shoulder, gazing over to the left. Maybe you even manage to take that left arm, extending it all the way up to the sky in this big twist. Keeping those knees bent a lot. Now remember again, you can completely drop that head down or you can stay more in a halfway lift. Exhale, switching over. Left arm crosses over, meets somewhere on that right leg. Again, can be shin, can be thigh, or it is the ankle if you are there. You are gazing over the left or the right shoulder. Maybe you're opening that right arm all the way up. Really nice. Still breathing. And softening all the way down. Head drops down as much as is comfortable for you. Inhale, you're rolling all the way up nice and slowly through every single vertebrae. Lifting the shoulders up to the ears, and a big exhale, drop those shoulders down. Inhale, roll those shoulders up to the ears again. And down. One more big inhale. Good job. Inhaling, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, bend those knees, coming all the way down. Really nice. Inhale, everybody halfway lift now, hands onto the shins or even those thighs. Really lengthening from the crown of the head down to the tailbone, drawing the shoulder blades together. Opening up that chest. Really nice. Just breathing here. Exhale, you're folding all the way down again. Inhale, you're rolling all the way up again, really nice. Sweeping those hands up, gazing up. On your exhale, hands come through heart center. In prayer. Now maybe your hands stay here or maybe they go to the hips. You're transferring the weight over to the right side. You're really grounding that right foot on the floor. Now we are balancing if you need a chair or a wall. If you're still sitting down, you can still pull this left knee up. Foot comes off of the ground, thinking about that knee, that thigh making its way towards the belly button. Oh, I'm wobbling. Really good job. Now we're going to take that foot down. You can keep a bend, and then you're just going to tap the foot behind you. Inhale, you're going to take that leg all the way back up. If you're on the chair, it might be easier for you to tap that foot to the outside. If you don't have space, to tap it behind. And up. And down and tap back. Keep going. We're really working that concentration now. One more up. And down, good job. Last time you're going to come all the way up. And then as slowly as you can, bending that right knee, taking that left foot all the way back. As you come into your high lunge, your back knee is bent a lot. Your front knee, your right knee is bent as much as you want to be. If you are in your chair, feel free to turn to the side now. Or again, you can just take that leg out to the side. If you're coming into the side in your chair, you can move everything around. So your right bum cheek is on your chair. You are all holding wherever you are. You're going to really feel those wobbles, noticing what side you're wobbling over to. Keeping that crown of the head lifting up really nice. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, opening up to the right in that twist. Inhale, opening up to the left. Remember what we did at the start, hands come up. Opening up to the right, sweeping to the left, opening up to the left, hands come up. If your legs start to get sore, just straighten the legs. And then come back down into that bend again. We're going to do one more full circle. Really nice, ending up with the hands up in the sky. Next, inhale. We are going into a balance, so if you need that chair, if you need that wall, see if you can push off of that left foot into that right foot, lifting that left knee all the way back up into the chest and down to the ground. Hands come through heart center and down. Good job. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Now again, you can keep your hands at heart center on your hips. Inhaling, weight transfers to the left, right knee hugs in. Taking that right foot down, taps behind you. And back up. And down and backwards. All the way back up, knee hugs in. And back. Good job. If you are wobbling, just come back into it. Don't worry if that foot touches the ground before it comes to the back. One more. And down. Last time, taking that right knee up, bending that left knee as slowly as you can go into your high lunge. Really nice. You are there. That right knee is bent a lot. Even weight distributed front and back leg. Again, if you are in your chair, you're going to be facing the other way so that the left bum cheek is now resting on that chair. Whoop. Everybody reach the arms up. Opening up to the left side. Taking the arms all the way down, you're opening up to the right side. The hands keep going up. And to the left. Down and around to the right. Up to the sky, to the left. Down and opening up to the right. Up to the sky. Good job. And we're going to do one more. all the way down. Remember, you can straighten that leg. Hands come up. Maybe they come to heart center. Pushing that weight all the way to the left leg. Seeing if you can balance as you take that right knee up, foot off of the floor. Back into your stalk pose. Right leg down. Inhale, hands all the way up. Gaze up. Hands through heart center and down by your sides. Just taking a few moments here to breathe. Maybe you take some big breaths in and out. Good job. Really nice. Okay, opening up the eyes, coming back into that breath. Feel free to come down into a chair if needed. Feel free to rest. Inhale, hands up, you're gazing up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Remember, you can have your hands on the hips or in prayer. Transfer the weight to the right, hug the left knee in, stalk pose. This time we're going to tap the foot down to the front. We're going to lift the knee back in. We're going to tap it to the left side. Knee back in, tap it to the back. And in. So we're doing all three. Forward, side, and back. Oh my gosh, my concentration. Forward, side. Really nice. Even if that foot literally comes off of the ground the tiniest bit. Really nice. Ending with the knee hugging in, slowly coming back into that crescent lunge or high lunge. Arms come all the way up. Exhale, opening up to the right side, sweeping the hands down and around to the left. Hands come all the way up. 2 more times. Opening up to the right, hands come down. You face the left, opening up. And hands up. 1 more time. Down. To the left and up. Good job. And then we're going to set that back foot all the way down. I'm going to walk my feet further away from one another to the outside edges of the mat. And we're coming into our warrior one. We're grounding through the outside edge of that back foot if possible. If you need to, just come to the ball of that back foot. Thinking about that back foot on that 45-degree angle. Bending that front leg as much as you need to. Hands can always come to heart center. Really nice. Good job. Staying where you are. If you're in that chair, you're still just facing the side and you're just extending that back leg now. 1 more breath in. And out. Good job. Final pose here. We're going to open our arms up to the sky and we're opening them out. We're shuffling our feet coming into our warrior two. Heels are now in line. The back foot is at that 90-degree angle and the front foot is facing straight forward. You can have as much of a bend in that front knee as you want. Really good job. Final breath in and out. Inhale, hands come up, straighten that front leg and down. Turn everything forward and seeing if you can do 1 step forward. Maybe you need to do a couple of steps to join me at the top of your mat. Really good job. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Hands through heart center in prayer or at your hips. Moving the weight over to the left knee, hugging the right knee in. We're going for those 3 taps. Right foot down to the front. Knee back in. To the side. Knee back in. To the back. You can still do this on your chair. Forward. Up. Side. Good job. Keep going. Keep staying with those nice, calming, big breaths. Good job. I can feel it right in my hip flexors, that muscle at the front of my hip. 1 more. Forward, back, or side, and back. Staying with your knee hugging in. We're coming slowly back into that high lunge. Really good job. Hands come all the way up to the sky, opening up to the left. Hands down and around to the right, continuing up to the sky. Opening up to the left. And up, final one. Good job. Arms come all the way up. Moving into our warrior one, placing that back foot all the way down at that 45-degree angle. Remembering I am moving my feet further to the outside edges of the mat so that my heels aren't in line, my feet are on train tracks. Have as much of a bend in that front leg as you want. If you really have to all of the foot, please do. Inhale, reach the arms, and then opening up into your warrior two. Moving those heels so they are in line now. Back foot at that 90 degrees to the side, front foot straight forward. Thinking about that front knee moving to the outside edge of the foot, softening the shoulders down your back. Inhale, reaching up, straightening that front leg, and softening all the way down. You are moving everything forward, lifting both arms up, pushing off that back foot, seeing if you can do one move to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center and down by your sides. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. And out. Good job. And then however you are going to get there, we are making our way down to the floor. Please go slowly as you need to. We are going to do one of those brain teaser exercises now after we've done a bit of movement, see if it's improved. You can choose. You either do this one. I think it has improved. Has it? I think so. I don't know. Or we're going to do this one. You choose. Maybe they all kind of get mixed together. Okay. Whenever you're ready, let's start. One more round wherever you are. Oh my gosh, that really is sore on my brain. Well done. It's now time to lie down or stay seated. I'm just going to sit on one of my blocks. Coming into your Shavasana. Just allow yourself to close down the eyes. Hands onto your thighs if you're sitting, hands beside you if you're lying down. And just breathe a few sighs, just softening. Really good job. Then remembering those exercises, you can always come back into those at any time of your day. Just anything where you're kind of getting both sides of your body to move at the same time, doing the same thing. So it's like a tongue twister, but it's a body brain teaser. Just taking some big breaths in through the nose. Maybe some sighs. Just allowing that body to feel heavy after all of that movement. Really nice. Maybe you're coming into a body scan, just noticing how you are feeling, how different parts of your body are after that. Maybe you pushed yourself a little bit too much for today. Or maybe actually you feel great, you feel really revitalized. This is your time to really start to get to know yourself even better. Really nice. Maybe you stay here, or you start to take some movements, moving the fingers, the toes, the wrists, the ankles. Coming into a big stretch, arms making their way overhead, reaching the fingers away from the toes if you're lying down, or if you're sitting, just reaching the hands up to the sky. If you're lying down, bend up the knees, roll over to whichever side is calling you, and push yourself gently up into a seat, whatever is comfortable to you. Comfort being the operable word. And keeping the eyes closed. Just coming back into this space where you are sitting, where you are growing taller, where you're still breathing. The eyes are soft, the jaw is soft, the shoulders are soft. Take the hands to heart center in prayer, drop the chin to the chest, thumbs move towards the third eye just between the eyebrow or eyebrows. And just to close off this practice, we're going to take one big breath together in through the nose and out. Whenever you're ready, taking the hands away from the eyes and blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing that practice with me. Thank you for just being silly, having fun, sharing your energy. It really means a lot to me, and I hope that these exercises you can add into your day, and I hope that you start to see some improvement, especially if you're somebody that really didn't understand any of what was happening. Somehow, I think I'm doing it right. Thank you again, and have a great rest of your day, whatever you are doing.